aagga raaxadu waa wax aad u xun ma xuma kaliya waa cadow haddana
Your comfort zone is your danger zone.
sababtoo ah qofka wuxuu ka hor istaagaysaa aaggaas wuxuu ka hor istaagayaa inuu qofkii hormaro oo wax qabsado oo hore u dhaqaaqo oo xoog yeesho ayay u diidaysaa
And if right now you're not stepping outside your comfort zone, then you're not going to learn anything. You're not going to grow. You're not going to be able to achieve the goals, the results that you're after right now in your life.
If you stay in your comfort zone, that's where you will fail. Success is not a comfortable procedure. It is a very uncomfortable thing to attempt.
comfort zone-ka waxa waaye anigu waxaan dhahaa waa barkinta raaxada waa meelaad okay iskaga tahay meelaad caadi ku dareemaysid meelaad la qabsatay
The comfort zone is dangerous. When you're comfortable, you are at most danger. The comfort zone is somewhere you should never feel comfortable. You should be happy and dissatisfied.
Because everything that you desire in your life, everything that you want, everything that's on your vision board, it's currently outside of your realm of comfort.
waxaa intaas ka sii daran qofku aaggaas hadduu ku jiro noloshu waxay ku soo tuuraysaa mashaakilo aad u fara badan oo isbebedelaya markaasuusan aaggii ku jiri karayn oo waxay ku khasbaysaa inuu aaggii uga baxo isagoo dhibaataysan
The biggest enemy of success, I would say there's probably 3 enemies of success. The first big enemy is the comfort zone. But the comfort zone is where people become comfortable doing what they're doing and they don't like to change. So there's tremendous resistance to change in our society. 80% of the population finds reasons not to change, even if the change can be positive or beneficial.
lan wax walba waa suurtagal waxa ku celinaya waa xayndaab walban la gudbi karo markaas baan arkay inaan maaragtay aan energy badan geliyo sida aan ku gaari lahaa highest level وفوق كل ذي علم علم نول بو حجاري أم علم لمن بكسي كره لكن أسكت دايما لبون جوجين أن double triple أن كرسي صعود until I feel like وحي نانتي من يدا كسر حديات energy جدي decent جدي على يلا تي أخلاق ده procedure كده نسمين كره إن أشوف كره
What I'm saying is, so you don't necessarily get a chance to select your environment, but pay attention to if you are comfortable in that environment. Because if you're comfortable in that environment, it may not be conducive to your own growth as a person.
So you got to get comfortable being uncomfortable if you ever want to be successful.
xasuuso mar kasta nafsadaadu ma rabto waxa u wanaagsan ha noqoto shaqo ha noqoto ganacsi ha noqoto inaad wax cusub bilowdid ha noqoto inaad xirfad cusub bilowdid maskaxdaadu mar kasta way diidaysaa waxay rabtaa inaad fadhidid meeshii aad fadhiday noloshaada intii ka horreysay oo dhan
Your comfort zone, because if it's already within it, you'd already have it. So whether it's the amount of money that you want to make, whether it's the relationship that you desire, whether it's the health, the vitality, the body that you want, whether it's the happiness, the joy, the freedom, the lifestyle, whatever it is that you want, it's going to require you stepping outside your comfort zone and stepping into what I call your learning zone.
The third type of courage you need is the courage to move out of your comfort zone. It's the courage to move into your zone of discomfort where you feel awkward and clumsy and sometimes alone. The comfort zone is one of the greatest enemies of human potential and of your potential. When people get into a comfort zone, they strive to stay in that comfort zone even if they're not happy with their situation. Often their whole lives pass them by while they're furnishing and reinforcing their little rut of medium performance. You need the courage to continually move yourself in the direction of your biggest goals and ambitions. You need to be willing to face discomfort in order for you to grow. You need the courage to launch in faith with no guarantees of success. Someone once wrote, if every obstacle must first be overcome, nothing will ever get done. Courageous people are those who have a dream and set a goal, they make a plan, and they take the first step with no assurances and no guarantees that their efforts will result in success. However, if you look upon every step forward as a learning experience and every setback as a valuable lesson that has been sent to you to make you stronger and better, you will not be afraid to launch in faith into the unknown. You need the courage to risk failure. You need the courage to endure constant setbacks and disappointments and temporary defeat. You need to learn to deal with failure by realizing failure is an indispensable prerequisite for success. You can't succeed without failing and failing lots of time. Remember that wonderful quote from Thomas J. Watson Sr., the founder of IBM? He said, if you want to be successful faster, you must double your rate of failure. He said, success lies on the far side of failure.
waxaasoo dhan waxay u baahan yihiin marka isdiyaarin isdiyaarintaas baan dhowr qodob ku soo koobaya marka oo aag bedelashada ah oo aaggii raaxada qofku uu uga gudbayo tan koowaad waa inuu urursadaa qofku xogo macluumaad information waa inuu urursadaa waa inuu macluumaadkaas ugu talagalaa kuwa ay dhab ay noqdaan ee kuwa kuturkutaana ay noqon hebel baasaa yiri maahay wax la akhriyey ama dad ka aqoon badan qofku uu ka qaatay waa inuu helaa si aad aagga u bedelatidna waxaa iyaduna khasaba inaad raadsatid dad sidaadoo kale aaggaas ku jiri jirayoo hadda laakiin ka baramoosay oo aag bedesho samaystay oo ka baxay oo u kacay dhinac kale taasuna waxay kugu saacidaysaa inaad dariiqoodii qaadid midda saddexaad waxaa weeye inaad qorshe samaysatid aad aaggaas aan bardow aadan ku sii jiri karayn oo godka jiirka ah aan ku tilmaamay kuma sii jiri karayside dad ku dayatid oo iyagu ka baxay oo aad ka faa'iidaysatid waa inaadna qorshe samaysataa baynu niri qorshihii aad uga bixi lahayd.
And I remember this saying from Arnold Schwarzenegger. He said that what separates an amateur from a champion is their willingness to go through the pain period. The pain period. And if you can go through that pain period, when it's uncomfortable, when it's scary, that's where all the results are. So I want you to understand that your comfort zone is your danger zone. And anytime you feel uncomfortable, feel a little bit nervous, you got that anxiety or that stress that creeps up, celebrate that. Feel excited because know that this is allowing you to grow. You know, next month, I'm giving a speech in front of about 1,000 people. And I've only done that once before, but it makes it a little bit uncomfortable, if I were to be honest. And it doesn't stop me. It's not something that holds me back. I'm still going to do it, but I get excited to do it. I know that I need to do it. I don't have to do it. I need to, and I want to because it's going to allow me to grow. And that discomfort is going to help me become the person that I want to be in my life. It's going to help me become the person that I know I really am in my soul, my spirit, and live it. So step outside your comfort zone. That's my challenge to you after watching this video. Do something you wouldn't normally do. Face the fear, conquer something, and celebrate. Understand that you're supposed to feel this way. You're supposed to feel uncomfortable, but reframe it in your mind. Look at it in a positive perception. That will change how you feel about it and change the results of your life.
Start putting some pressure on. Put some pressure on yourself.
xasuusana mar kasta oo aad samaynaysid nin ahaan wixii meeshan ku soo dhigay ama halka aad taagan tahay ku soo istaajiyey waa mar kasta oo aad helaysid natiijadii aad heli jirtay haddii aad rabtid inaad isbeddel aragtid waa inaad samaysid wax ka duwan wixii aad samayn jirtay si aad u heshid natiijo cusub